All right. It's episode 17. We back after taking a week's worth of unwanted vacation. And we came back to everything being fucked up. Right? Anyway, like every time the podcast is posted, the social media bullshit is all in the description. Anyway, let's get straight into it, man. As we took a week off, Soulja Boy got out here and got made a fool of by people again. But we ain't gonna talk about him first. We're gonna talk about more pressing matters first. And that pressing matter is the rape allegations against Chris Brown. Let me get, what was your first impression of this story before all the so-called facts came out? When you first saw the arrest happen, what did you think?
You want to know what I honestly thought with no? Like, can I say this? I'm asking you, do you want me to say this?
Say it. Let me turn the fucking game down.
Why on earth would Chris Brown have to rape anybody when pussy literally gets thrown at him on the daily?
See,
that's one.
That's the same thing that people probably thought about Bill Cosby. Right? And most of the time when you look at the crime shows that I watch, like I'm an investigation discovery addict, all right? And if you listening to us, Investigation Discovery, you know, can sponsor us or something. Anyway, I'm an investigation discovery addict, and they always tell you that the fucking rape is more about the power trip than the sex. And most of the time it ain't about the sex at all. It's about the power, or it's about the guy having some type of crazy dislike towards women. Mm-hmm. When it's come to them raping a woman anyway. But you thought, the first thing you thought was a doubt in your mind about the accuser.
Yeah, I'm like, why would Chris Brown have to do that is what I thought.
Right. And the first thing that I thought, to tell you the truth, was, oh shit, here we go again. They done caught another one of these niggas. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing I thought.
You thought he did it.
I ain't gonna necessarily say I thought he did it. I'm gonna say that the climate that we in now makes you go towards the thought of guilt until proven innocence instead of the other way around. Mm-hmm. But then that's just the first impression. But then as a couple minutes went by, I started thinking the same thing you started thinking, right? Mm-hmm. Not why would he do it because pussy is getting thrown at him left and right. Just why would he do it? Why out of the blue? Yeah, like why out of the blue? Why in general? Why is it only one person coming out and saying it? Because like, when they got Bill Cosby, it was a whole fucking army of them that came after him at once, right? Mm-hmm. Why so soon after this R. Kelly shit? Why right after the R. Kelly shit came out is all of a sudden Chris Brown getting accused of rape? But you know why Chris Brown was so easy to throw under the bus? Because he got a checkered past.
Yeah, with that Rihanna shit.
Mm-hmm. Because he put himself in the position with his past actions to have women get the benefit of the doubt over him even more than they already would, right? Mm-hmm. Because it ain't no doubt. I mean, it's facts that he put hands on Rihanna. It's facts that he abused her. So he got a past history of abuse. And if you look at the story, right? Mm-hmm. The lady, the accuser, threw that she got beat the fuck up into it. So that make it seem even more calculated.
Yeah.
Because she didn't say I just got raped. She said I got my ass kicked. That make it seem believable on Chris Brown. Right? Then you had everybody jumping out the window to accuse him. All the way from, to just pile on the accusations. All the way from memes. I saw a meme where they took the fucking poster from Step Brothers, the movie with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, and they photoshopped Chris Brown face onto one of them and R. Kelly face onto the other one. I mean, the shit was funny, but I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It's all niggas already jumped out the window with the fact that Chris Brown did it, right? And excuse me. You see famous people getting on TV shows with millions of viewers coming out and just acting as if they already had proof that this man did what this woman said he did. Right?
Yeah.
And then got to apologize afterwards. But the apology is never going to be as fucking flammable, and it's never gonna spread like the outrage spread. So you already did the damage when you got up there jumping out the window. I'm talking about Eve. I'm talking about you, Eve. The former stripper, Eve.
The former stripper? She was a stripper?
Yeah, she was a stripper. Let's not act like that let's not act like your past is 100%. Not that I don't see nothing wrong with being a stripper. But shit, don't act like you high and mighty against this man. And let's be for real. If this motherfucker was actually guilty, I'll be the first one out here saying that he getting everything he deserves. But when the fucking police gotta come out and apologize for arresting you, my nigga, it sound like somebody stumbled along the way. What you think about the police having to apologize?
I mean, I understand that the police probably arrested him just because with how people are raping people nowadays, you gotta be cautious on arresting people and making sure that they actually did it. But I think they should have did a little bit more investigating before they just snatched them up like that.
And of course, like if somebody called the police on you and say you raped them, a woman called it on a man, especially a black dude, and especially with the climate today, a famous black dude, you going straight to fucking jail.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to him. But when they released him, it ain't like he paid a bond. They released him with no stipulations. They didn't revoke his fucking passport. And he's so sure of his innocence that he didn't even leave. He didn't even flee from Paris. He's still there. Or at least the last thing I checked about him, he was still there. But I'm beating around the bush to the issue that I really want to get to. Right? I had to soften all this shit up because I'm known and we known for no giving a fuck. So we finna get into the no giving a fuck portion of this fucking topic, right? You ready?
I'm ready.
'Cause I'm ready.
I was born ready.
I was already on fish and spaghetti. Where is the fucking Me Too movement to speak out against these fucking false accusers?
Yeah, because they always did. They ready to go when somebody is out here really doing some shit, or when something ain't going the way that they want it to go. So
where they at? Where the Me Too movement at? Speak on the Me Too movement.
Bruh, the Me Too movement just seemed like they are only around when some shit is benefiting them, but when somebody come out and wrongfully accuse somebody, they asses is nowhere to be found. Where are they at apologizing to people who are getting falsely accused? I just don't think they doing their fucking job.
And why is the Me Too movement one-sided? Is the Me Too movement? Cause I haven't seen nothing. Maybe I'm ignorant. Let me. I've been on researching this Chris Brown topic to talk about it, and I haven't seen nothing that the Me Too movement said about it. Right? I seen the fucking Me Too movement all over that R. Kelly documentary, though.
For real.
The fucking president and founder of it was in there. Let me look up here and see. I'm going to Google Me Too movement right now, live. Live on there. Me Too movement. I don't see nothing about Chris Brown. Let me put Chris Brown name in the fucking shit. With them. Nigga, Chris Brown don't even come up as a fucking suggestion with the Me Too movement.
So it's okay if it's Chris Brown that they coming in, I guess.
I think it's okay. I think that they only want to speak on some when the man is guilty, but not when the fucking woman is guilty. Mm-hmm. Do you not realize that these fucking false accusers make your movement look fucking weak? That these false accusers put doubt in people's mind. So when people who really got fucking raped come forward, the first thing people start thinking is she another liar? Mm-hmm. When they talking about somebody famous, the first thing somebody think is she somebody that's trying to get some money? Is she somebody that's out here just trying to get paid or trying to get 15 minutes of fame? That's the first thing. That's the thing people start thinking when you let these false accusers slide. So why haven't you come out to speak out against the person that came and said this man raped her, and 2 days later he was released from jail with no charges and no bond and no fucking stipulations, no fucking what is it? Supervised release or nothing. They just let him free.
Because he was falsely accused and like so I need answers from the Me Too movement. Why is it only when the guy is wrong they want to be all out here protesting and posting and running the fucking muck?
Yeah, which they should. They should run a fucking muck if somebody done got raped.
But what about when the woman's wrong? Why are they nowhere to be found?
Why don't women go to jail for that shit?
I don't know. That's another question I was gonna ask.
I seen a couple people get locked up here and there for it. After they done been released, after they done ruined somebody's fucking life, or after somebody done had to go to jail for years behind them fucking lying. But the majority of them don't get no fucking repercussions, right? You should be locked the fuck up for, at the minimum, filing a false police report. Obstruction of justice or something. But you playing with a nigga life, right? You ain't coming up and saying this person fucking snatched your purse. You ain't saying that this person fucking stole your identity. You ain't saying that this person robbed you for a few $100s. My nigga, no. You saying that this fucking person raped you. That's 20 years. Like, that could be life. That could be, if you famous, a career being over, my nigga. What was that? Somebody sent you an offer up deal.
Oh yeah, I'm on offer up now.
We entrepreneurs over here. Anyway, back to what I was saying, man. The Me Too movement need to come out against these false accusers the same way they come out against the scumbags who doing real rapes. Right? They go against fucking celebrities for the most part. Why can't they advocate for celebrities? Male celebrities. Y'all mad because Chris Brown beat Rihanna's ass? Is that why the Me Too movement didn't come out and come out in support of him when he got falsely accused? Okay, he beat her ass. And as far as I'm concerned, he should have never laid one finger on her, right? Right, you got to know better than to beat up a woman, let alone better than to beat up a woman that's that famous. But him being guilty of being a fucking idiot and a fucking abuser don't make him guilty of being a rapist. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
But I ask you this.
Right? Go ahead.
And I want your honest opinion. If a woman spit on you and throw your keys out the window of your car, what you gonna do?
Did she spit on him and throw his keys out the fucking window?
Well,
because that's what one side of us.
I watched the documentary from Chris Brown, and that's what I heard allegedly
from Chris Brown.
Yes,
bro. Like that's the thing.
But I'm just saying, if from what we both heard from the documentary, what would you do?
Bro, a woman punched me in my fucking face. Nigga, I ain't gotta be pretending that I've been in the position where I could have and maybe should have knocked a woman the fuck out. Mm-hmm. She punched me right in my face, nigga, for nothing. She was just mad that I wasn't mad with her. Nigga, that's the real truth, and she hit me. Mm-hmm. I thought about rocking her clock, but I stepped back and I just left. Uh-huh. That's what happened. A flash came across my mind that just fucking put her head through the wall. Mm-hmm. But I stepped back and I just walked out the door and I went home. Man, we gonna have to mute this offer up shit. Y'all niggas is interrupting the fucking show.
There we go.
All right, back to what I was saying. But yeah, that's how it happened. So, shit, at some point in time, especially if you got as much to lose as somebody like Chris Brown, you gotta look at a motherfucker and say, you might have done this and that, but I'm not gonna let you ruin me. Fuck you. That's what you gotta say. Right? Mm-hmm. And again, him doing that, whether he got spit on or whether he got whether any of the stories are true or false, spit on, keys thrown out the window, whether he was cheating on her, whether she was cheating on him, whatever led him to beat her up, and he did indeed beat her, that don't make him guilty of raping this liar that lied on him. Mm-hmm. That don't make him guilty, and the fucking people who come out here when somebody is guilty or when it seemed that somebody is guilty and they got fucking signs and they got hashtags and they got all that shit, they should be out here speaking out against somebody that's putting somebody in the position to have their life ruined over something that looks like didn't even happen. So, I mean, why I don't understand the double standard. Why is the Me Too movement a one-sided organization that's only out here in support of women that need the support, of course, but not in defiance or not in opposition to women that need to be opposed?
The Me Too movement need to step up their game. Honestly, because if it was true, then they would be all over it.
Yeah,
hard.
Hell yeah, they would.
But since it's not true, they're just laying low and
talking about some political shit. When I just googled them niggas. Let me do it again. When I just googled the Me Too movement, the first story that stepped up is that popped up was some fucking shit about politics. What the fuck? Who cares? It should all fall under one umbrella. Niggas ain't finna take you seriously if you a one-sided fucking organization, I don't take nobody seriously that's one-sided, right? Nobody. Mm-hmm. This is like, I don't take nobody seriously that preach black power but hates white people.
Yeah.
I don't take you seriously. You know why I don't take you seriously?
Why?
Because how can you preach black power because you feel oppressed, but you got the same core ideals as your oppressor, right? Because at the bottom, if you preach black power, and I know a couple people in my personal life that preach black power but hate white people, you just a racist too. Shit, I'm all for our black people having power and our black people being stepped up. But how can you, are you going to get real power if you try to use the same method, which is hatred, that the motherfuckers who you got to go against use to put us in the positions that we ended up in the first place? You just perpetuating the fucking cycle. That's all it is. So, the Me Too movement, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to hear shit else from them. Because to me, it looks like they just showed their true colors when they didn't come out against this false accuser. Mm-hmm. And if they don't come out against every false accuser, that's one thing. But when they had the chance to come out against a false accuser in a high profile case, I didn't see it. And that right there is powerful enough. When you put your movement behind something, that might be powerful enough to dissuade other false accusers. Because your movement was fucking for sure powerful enough to fucking encourage people who needed to come out about how they were being treated. Mm-hmm. It sure encouraged people who was scared to come out about being abused, and they finally was emboldened enough to come out because y'all stepped up and put y'all movement behind them. But y'all need to put y'all movement against people who are accusing motherfuckers falsely, to make them be able to think fucking twice about what they might be out here doing. All right. So anyway, that's all I got to say about this Chris Brown situation. What you got to say about it? Anything else?
I believe that they need to, because it seemed like every 3 months they're always coming at Chris Brown for something. Like, he can be laying low doing whatever, and it's always around a 3-4 month span that they just coming at him, like for something crazy. When I don't think they should. I think basically they're just targeting him now because he's an easy target for what he did to Rihanna.
Right.
So I think they need to just lay off Chris Brown.
I mean, when he get these other things that ain't putting his freedom in jeopardy coming at him, that's just fucking territory of him being a fucking dumbass. He did something, and this comes with the territory of what he did. But the false rape accusation, that shit right there is something people needed to fucking come out against. And I ain't see enough people come out against it once it was proved false. I saw hella shit come out when the accusation first came out with no proof of truth or falsehood. I seen a lot of people come out ready to jump on the hate wagon though. Mm-hmm. Shit, that's all I gotta say about it. Format change today. We doing a fucking format change. No more independent spotlight all in one clump. We gonna highlight our independent artists in between each segment. And with that being said, I don't even know if she independent. I don't know if she independent or not. But I know she can fucking DJ. Shelly Diego. I listened to this. She followed us on Twitter. Whenever somebody follow us on Twitter, I automatically go see if they are artists, right? So I look in there to see if she was an artist of any type, and found out she was a radio host / DJ, right? And she like a multi-genre DJ, but she do like house music. Most of what I heard was like house mixes, right? Mm-hmm. Did you hear any of them?
I didn't. I actually need to go listen.
All right. So, the thing about a house music mix to me is when you have, or when you display your true skills with a house music mix, when you can make that shit sound like one continuous song, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know house music.
Mm-hmm. So when I listened to her mix, the mix sounded like from song to song it was blended so well that it sounded like it was just a 50-minute long song, and each different actual track just sounded like a new part.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the first thing I did after I went and researched what she was all about and listened to the mixes, the first thing I did was tweet out, damn, she's a good DJ, or she's a damn good DJ, right? Mm-hmm. And she also got a radio show. She get way more views than we do, but people, y'all should go listen to it. It's gonna be in the Twitter bio. Her shit is way more professional than ours. She got like DJ drops and shit, Shelly in the mix and shit like that. That's what I heard, and I'm looking at that shit like, damn, man, we need to get some of those. What can we do to get some of those?
My nigga said got the DJ drops.
No, she got like this shit, Shelly in the mix or something like that. Admittedly, I listened to the fucking mixes more than I listened to the live show. I listened to one of the live shows, but I listened to like 2 or 3 of the mixes. And I think y'all should go check her out. If you like house music, I like all type of music except country.
I love country music.
So I can't listen to no country music DJs, but I can listen to some house music DJs. I like house music. I like drum and bass. Mm-hmm. Of course, we love hip hop. That's what we centered around over here. I like all type of other music other than rap and hip hop. But anyway, that's Shelly Diego. Shelly with an I. Diego. A boss ass fucking house music, multi-genre DJ. But what I listened to was a house music mix. I listened to 2 of those. Mm-hmm. And them shits was both fire. All right. Let's get into the next foolishness, which is the Soulja Boy situation.
Honestly, Soulja Boy is a meme at this point, because we did all that talking, went up there, Drake, all that, and now
I'm about to shit on somebody. And it ain't Soulja Boy. Right?
Mm-hmm. Is it who I think it is?
It might be. Who you think it is?
Them niggas over there at motherfucking Everyday Struggle.
Ding, 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 ding. Nigga, you win the grand prize.
Fuck DJ Academic.
I ain't gonna say fuck them. I ain't gonna say fuck them, but if you want to say fuck them, then I don't care. Fuck them. But I ain't gonna say fuck them. Like, I ain't gonna say fuck them because I ain't hating on their show as a whole, right? Mm-hmm. I used to watch Everyday Struggle all the fucking time when Joe Budden was on it. I ain't gonna lie. Since I used to watch it all the time when Star was on it. Mm-hmm. Since those two left the show, or if Star got fired, I don't fucking know. Whatever. Star say he left. DJ Academic say Star got fired. I don't care about y'all's fucking back and forth drama bullshit. I used to watch the show. I watch episodes here and there now with Academics and Wayno and fucking Najeska or whatever her name is. Nadeska. I watch it here and there, but not like I used to do. When I used to get to work, when Joe was on the fucking show, at 10 o'clock when they uploaded it, I was watching that shit to see who Joe Budden was finna shit on next.
Right? Because that's the only reason you were drawn to that show. That's the only reason I would even watch it. Yeah. It's because of Joe Budden. I'm not watching it for fucking Fat Boy.
But yeah, ain't gonna hate on DJ Academic shit because I watch some of his fucking videos. I think the nigga is funny. I ain't gonna lie. I think the nigga is funny with his own personal shit. But the everyday struggle shit, man, that shit fell off a fucking cliff. Truth be told.
Honestly.
And
I think that nigga DJ Academics is a cornball ass nigga sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he just on some cornball shit all the time. Like, the only reason you did that Soulja Boy shit was for some clout. Let's be honest.
That's what I'm getting
did
to.
It was to get the views. Like, yeah. I don't only thing DJ Academics I see him do is it only be for views. He don't do shit out of just like real recognized real type shit. Like, oh, I want to talk to him because I mean he doing some shit. Like, he do the shit just when it's helping him out. Even with like the 6ix9ine shit, like he probably didn't even fuck with the music like that. He just doing it just because it's popular at the moment.
They became friends though. They became friends. Them niggas start hanging out together and shit. Mm-hmm. Thing about it is with this everyday struggle shit, my nigga. They brought Soulja Boy up there just to make a mockery of him.
Yeah.
When somebody is making a mockery of theyself, that's one thing. That's what Soulja Boy was. Soulja Boy was doing what he was doing on his own platforms of his own volition. That's fine. They brought this nigga up there to make a mockery of him because that fucking show, bruh. I don't give a fuck how small of a channel we is, nigga. We started a fucking YouTube channel in September and just start dry posting. Mm-hmm. We didn't promote. We didn't have DJ Academics, a fucking 2 million subscriber YouTuber, come up into our shit to help jump it off. Mm-hmm. We didn't have Verizon. That's who Complex is owned by. It's owned by fucking Verizon. We didn't have Verizon in our corner putting us out there to millions of people. We just had a fucking MacBook and 2 microphones that I got from Best Buy the day before we started. That's what happened. This shit ain't been getting watched. All of a sudden, 3 million views. That's the most views I ever seen an episode of this shit get. Mm-hmm. With Soulja Boy. It was Soulja fucking Boy getting y'all these views. And they brought this nigga up there to make a mockery of him because of that. The fucking girl looked at him and said, why is he trying to be involved in so many businesses? Why the fuck not?
For real. Like, I just thought that whole shit was a little weird to me. The whole episode of that just made it seem like, why wouldn't you want this nigga to be doing his business and making his money? Like, what's wrong with this nigga making some money? Even though his video game console is some bullshit. What's wrong with him making some money off that shit? What's wrong with him venturing out and trying a different avenue? Being a rap artist. You know what I mean? That's how I looked at it, bro.
Truth be told, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with it? Why would you look at somebody who is making money and it ain't harming nobody else?
Nobody.
Soulja Boy, with all the fucking shit he done got on the internet and talked, he hasn't done nothing to nobody. Mm-hmm. The one time he got into some shit when he was out in the hood trying to prove how real he was, wasn't nobody ass gonna get beat behind that besides his own. Like, he wasn't harming nobody else. But you got the nerve to look at him and say, why you trying to have so many businesses? And fucking just got DJ Academics and Wayno was just there to laugh at him. Mm-hmm. Right? It's DJ Academics. Was he up there mocking Soulja Boy because Soulja Boy fucking told him, came out and told everybody, shit, fuck it. Drake bit my shit. It was true. Drake bit Soulja Boy lyrics.
Yeah.
The fuck? So what? DJ Academics is a self-professed Drake stan. This ain't somebody just talking shit about him. He said himself he a Drake stan. Mm-hmm. Right? But I don't know why you would come up there just to mock the nigga, and I don't see how Soulja Boy didn't see this shit coming from a fucking mile away. Right? Mm-hmm. To me, you should have knew. Unless the only other avenue or the only other way I could look at it is that Soulja Boy was up there just to get the promotion, and he didn't care about being mocked. What you think about that angle?
What, that he thought he was only up there getting mocked?
No, that he came up there not caring if he was going to get mocked or not, just so he can get promotion.
Yeah, I think that's really what it was, though, because Soulja Boy don't give a fuck about getting mocked at this point. Just look at what he does on the daily. Nigga going up there to the, what was it, Hot 97 with the wall of famous niggas? Mm-hmm. And sitting up there talking about he didn't know certain musicians, like, just like normal musicians, like Beyonce, talking about some who the hell is that? Like, I think some things that he just do just for promotion, and just to keep his name alive.
But that's the thing, though. Soulja Boy got like a big enough social media platform that he don't have to go on these bullshit shows. He can. It's one thing when you get up there and make a mockery of yourself on your own shit. That's helping nobody but you. I don't know why he would get up there and let these fucking clowns mock him and help they shit that's flopping around like a fish on the beach. Mm-hmm. Get 3 million fucking views that I never seen get 3 million views even when Joe Budden was there. Mm-hmm. Period. And if it did get 3 million views, it didn't get 3 million fucking views as fast as it got this time. Yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say about him. I wasn't really even getting up here trying to jump on the meme train. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to talk about the fucking little bullshit with everyday struggle. I don't give a shit about what Soulja Boy got going on. Fuck his console, fuck his songs, and fuck all that. But I ain't scared. I ain't fucking mad at him for getting paid. Do what you do. You got anything else to say about him?
Man, if that shit making you money, keep doing whatever the fuck you doing and make your coin, nigga. That's all I gotta say to him.
All right,
even though if his shit is stupid, if he's stupid, if he's walking around acting retarded, Drake. if he doing all that, and if it's making him his money, shit, go ahead, Soulja Boy, have your fun, live your life, make your money, do what you do.
Yep. Cause he was richer than all three of those motherfuckers on that everyday struggle.
For real?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I thought but I gotta talk about it before we get into him. When he was talking, he was like hip hop, and then he was like, "It's hip hop." He said, "Hip hop, fuck ass nigga."
Who he say that to?
He said that to DJ Academics.
I didn't watch
DJ Academics. Fuck ass nigga.
I didn't watch the whole interview. I didn't. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't. All right. On to the next thing. The second and the final independent artist for the day, Jason the Producer. Jason the Producer. Nigga, we fucks with fucking producers on there. Mm-hmm. Cause that's my favorite aspect of hip hop is the production side. I prefer the production side. When it comes to like creating hip hop, I prefer the production side over the lyrics and all that shit. As a product, I prefer it all to be fire, but if it was making it, I'd rather produce it than rap it. Mm-hmm. So, what you think about Jason the Producer? How you feel about his fucking beats? We went and we talked about the Lex Factor last week, who the Lex Factor got that kind of smooth type of, reminds me of a Tribe Called Quest, or reminds me of things that J. Cole could have rapped over type of production. What you think about Jason?
I think Jason got some shit that can really blow. I think I listened to a majority of his beats on SoundCloud. Yeah. And they actually sound pretty good. Like, they were, like, you can rap over them. It won't, like, no shit that was just out of whack. And I done heard some out of whack producer beats, by the way. Yeah. Shit, I done made some out of whack producer beats, but
I think anybody who have attempted to make beats have made some fuckery, bro. Trust me.
But I actually think his shit is pretty good. And honestly, if he needs some people to rap over his beats, I got some people who would be interested too.
Oh yeah, I retweeted him. He was telling people to DM him. He got beats, and he got beats on his SoundCloud that he got in the description of the beat that are for free. It's that free download in the description of the beat. He got other ones that he's selling. He got other ones that he's giving away. So if you really an artist out there, pay attention. I think about his music. You know what I like about this shit?
What?
I love fucking music that's atmospheric, bro. I love music with atmosphere, and that's what his beats got. His beats got that cloudy atmosphere that is perfect for making mood music too. That's what I think about it. So if you got the right rapper who could rap about the right thing, who could tell the right story, right? You know, when I'm talking about mood music and got that atmosphere, you remember when the beat shift happened in The Art of Peer Pressure? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. When Kendrick started telling a story and you could visualize it being a nighttime in Compton. You could visualize everything he was saying. You gotta have the perfect fucking production backdrop for that shit to work. And that's the type of things, the type of beats, and the type of soundscapes that Jason, the producer, be laying out. If you don't believe me, go see for yourself. The description to his SoundCloud page will be in the... Oh, fuck. What am I saying? The link to his SoundCloud page will be in the description. Most definitely. Jason, the producer, straight up fucking fire. We've been coming across some fire artists on Twitter. I'm glad you convinced me to fucking start taking social media seriously when it comes to shit like this. Because I was like, social media is some bullshit at first. Anyway, let's go on into this J. Cole single.
I'm ready for the album. That's all. That's what I got to say.
Yeah,
I'm ready for the album. I know the album's gonna be great.
That's what I want to talk about. I ain't really trying to review the single. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about the single in this context. J. Cole, you know my history with J. Cole. Mm-hmm. With J. Cole's music, bro. I'm waiting on a classic. I'm waiting. And this is the type of person that got the fucking skills that I can see that fucking makes me say he'll do it next time, won't he? When I listen not the last J. Cole album, not KOD, but the one For Your Ears Only, bruh, I thought when I was listening to it, like, cause I'm the type of person that give an album time to get rolling, right? I'll give an album time to get going. I don't think that you have to come out dropping bombs from track one to make a classic, right?
Yeah.
Because if you ask me, the Kendrick album, Good Kid, Mad City, started slow. With the Master Splinter shit. The introduction?
I don't think it did. I think that shit started off going crazy.
I ain't saying it didn't start off good. I'm saying it started off slow. When I say it started off slow, I don't think that that song was one of the best songs on the album. I think it was just a good song. So when I heard the way that shit progressed, it was like, okay, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe came up next. And that shit was kind of building up. It gave me some Outkast vibes. And then Backseat Freestyle came on. And I knew we was in full fucking gear at that point in time. Down the road to something that was destined for greatness. You understand me? So I give albums time to get going, right? Excuse me. Or was it for your? It wasn't for your ears only. It was for your eyes only. What
you said for your ears only?
Yeah, I had to be. Slap yourself, nigga.
Well, since we talking about For Your Eyes Only, I thought that shit was a great album. I thought that was honestly one of his best albums.
Well, I gotta disagree with you on that.
I mean, what's bad about it? The production's good, the songs are good, the concept is good. I understood everything he was talking about.
I think
he painted an image when he was rapping. The rhymes was good. All of it was good, and he did it all with no features.
I don't care. That no feature shit is overrated to me. I just don't. It was too much of that same old shit that I'm tired of hearing about from him. Alright, man, I understand that you in fucking love. Okay, great. Fuck that. Nigga, I wanted to hear an album that all of it was in the fucking vein of Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
I think
but you gotta expect that. That's what you're trying to get when you get J. Cole. You get some of that love joint, Deja Vu, Folding Clothes, She's Mine. And I like those songs coming from him because that's J. Cole. Like when you listen to his older music,
but it don't have to be J. Cole. It don't have to be. Mm-hmm. J. Cole is somebody that's more talented enough to be so fucking versatile that he don't have to fucking follow a template every time he make an album. He showed us that with the last one he made.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have to follow no template. He didn't have to come out. And that's what my point is about this single. J. Cole always, when he come out with a single, start off with a blast to me. The one single he came out with that I didn't like is that fucking Up All Night Thinking About Love song shit. I ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called? I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The shit with Miguel or whatever. I ain't really like that one, but like, J. Cole don't have to follow no fucking template. So his cycle has started over with another great single. But I'm looking forward to seeing if J. Cole is going to come out and smash all expectations of what you would expect from a J. Cole album. Nigga, when you heard fucking Good Kid, Mad City, you didn't expect To Pimp a Butterfly to be the next shit out. Did you? J. Cole is on that level. J. Cole is on that. Don't get it fucking twisted. J. Cole, album-wise, might not have released albums as good as Kendrick's. Might not. He hasn't. But his ass is on the level of a person who can. And that's what I'm looking forward to with this. This single, as always, is off to a good start. But I want to see what the fuck comes next. I mean, I don't really think there's no bad J. Cole albums except for the Forest Hills shit. That's the one that I think I just can't stand, but the rest of them are good. But, nigga, when it come down to somebody with J. Cole's fucking skills and abilities, we talking about somebody who produces most of this shit himself. Good ain't good enough. To me. Nigga, you great. Nigga, you got greatness. You got fucking greatness, nigga. That's what I'm looking forward to from you. I'm looking forward to something good from a motherfucker like, I don't even know, Future. Future, I'm looking for something that I can bob my fucking head to. Some funny shit that he might say. Some shit that I zone out on what he's talking about half the time. Because he got some Metro Boomin beats on the shit and it just sound fire. That shit right there is not what J. Cole's standards are. Not for me. To me, that nigga is on the standard, on a higher level where he should be making shit that's going to be remembered for years. Right? Not by just fucking fans of him. I'm talking about by the whole fucking culture. You understand me? J. Cole and Kendrick is what this fucking Chance the Rapper wishes he was.
I won't tolerate no Chance the Rapper slander.
That's what he wishes he was.
Chance the Rapper is the man.
Fuck that bullshit.
I like Chance the Rapper's music. I actually listened to Acid Rap a few days ago.
Fuck that bullshit. I ain't fucking with it. They on the level that Chance the Rapper is trying to reach. To me. Mm-hmm. Shit, get that. He got the. I ain't gonna say. When we're talking about Chance the Rapper, besides the fact that he a pretentious fuckhole, that's what he is to me. I ain't gonna say Chance the Rapper ain't skilled enough to reach that level. He just be putting out dog shit. That's all it is. He be putting out fucking dog shit, and he put out dog shit that he think is fucking chocolate pie. Nigga, no, it's not chocolate pie. It's shit with crust around it. Fuck you. Anyway, let's get to the real interesting part of this show. Something that we've been talking about we're going to do for like 8 weeks, or might been 10 weeks, or might been since the fucking beginning. But we doing it today. Mm-hmm. What are we even calling this segment?
I don't know.
Enter the recovery verse.
into
the recovery verse.
The recovery verse.
I wanted to see that Spider-Man movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I just stole the title. Anyway, you want to start it off?
Yeah.
If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, we about to be coming out, analyzing and breaking down some of what we think are the greatest rap verses ever.
And I had to start this one off.
We gonna do this banger. Shit every week.
Every week.
This is what we do.
So,
song, artist, and then verse.
The song is Murder. The group that made the song is UGK, and the verse is Bun B.
That's the second verse on the song.
The second verse on the song.
Not that you should skip the first verse.
Don't skip the first verse. Don't skip the first verse. Young ass niggas 22 is talking about their return. No, hold on. We ain't talking about that one though. So, are you ready for this one?
Get it. Let's go.
Well, it's Bun B, bitch, and I'm the king of moving chickens, not them finger lickings. All right. He the king of moving chickens, not them finger lickings.
Right. This is your breakdown. Not the king of. I'm the king of moving chickens, not those finger lickings. That nigga ain't out here with no drumsticks and wings and breasts.
That. You use your context clues.
He ain't out here trying to. It ain't good. He ain't selling Bojangles biscuits, nigga. He ain't out here fucking around with greasy ass churches.
Sticking niggas that be tricking. You need a swift kicking in your ass right for the picking. Long as my pocket's sticking.
Hold on. Let's not. What is he doing right now? Right now, Bun B has used the same rhyme scheme for how many bars?
And it's still going.
I bet you that nigga didn't have no thesaurus or dictionary with him either. That nigga was just up there rhyming word after fucking word after word.
I be kicking nickel slicking. You sick when I be clicking. Now you look at the bigger nigga, malt liquor swigger. Play a hater, ditch digger, figure my hand trigger. Get hot one right in your liver, you shiver, shake and quiver. A frivolous if a nigga get wetter than a river. Moment of silence for this right now. Moment of silence.
Listen at what he's saying though.
For what it's worth, it is the birth of a nigga doing dirt. Fuck a first night. Take off a skirt, make the pussy hurt. It's the master. Hit the swisher faster.
Then you fever blistered bastards.
Fuck your sister faster. 50 elbows for sale, yo better. Brother better have my mail home before I catch a murder case and go to jail. Oh hell no. Time to hit the bell. Hit the trail so.
Hold on, we getting to the part.
Hold on. I'm sweating.
It's hot.
I'm sweating.
Bitch. It's hot. We getting to the part. This is a person from Texas in the fucking 90s when the stereotype was that Southern rappers didn't have no lyrics.
Hold on. before I catch a murder case and go to jail. Oh, hell no. Time to bail, hit the trail so we can sell more fucking Yale. Get the scale.
He done used, hold on. Has it been 3 or 4 rhyme schemes?
3.
3 rhyme schemes. This ain't a 16-bar verse either. Because this song don't even got a fucking hook. It just got a break in between the 2 verses. This might be a 32. I didn't count it. But you gotta have some fucking skills to be able to just rhyme this many words together and have it make sense. This nigga ain't rapping just for the sake of rapping. This ain't no Eminem situation.
No bullet duckers can shove us out of the game. They better buck us because they cluck us, they love us. I make them glass dick suckers shake they jelly like smuckers. I hit like nunchuckers. What?
Make them glass dick suckers
shake they jelly like smuckers. I hit like nunchuckers.
This nigga is out here. This is all him telling you how masterful he is at selling crack, by the way.
Yes. This is about how he sells the dope. And if you ain't got his money, he gonna whoop your ass. If his hoes ain't selling ass, he gonna whoop they ass. If he is just a real ass nigga at this point. Bun B is not the one to be fucked with.
Like them glass dick suckers.
Shake they jelly like smuckers. I hit like nunchuckers. Short Texas bring the ruckus. This for my motherfuckers. Crooked cheese to crooked G's. Rocking up quarter keys to get the hook with ease. Wanna bees, get on your knees. Feel the squeeze from this HK13s from here to overseas. We do what we please. This nigga said he can touch you with this HK13 from overseas.
From here to overseas. That means that nobody is out of his reach.
Nobody.
If you don't know what an H and K is, it's a heckler and That's the brand of gun he talking about.
We do what we please, don't trip, cause we flip, light up a dip. I'm breaking them off from your hip to your lip. Go ask that boy Skip, that nigga bun rip with one clip soon as the gun slip. Now I done ripped through my Borelli, flying through your pelly, and some smelly red jelly is leaking out of your belly. Serve them up like a deli, jumped over cellular telling. Oh, sell it like it's going out of style. You can't see me, Marcus, so have a motherfucking sweet and a smile.
Again.
Okay, so he said he got one clip, click clack, right? Now he done ripped out his Borelli. He's firing shots. He's firing shots. It's flying through your Pele, a very famous jacket back in the 90s.
I want one still.
And some smelly red jelly, which is,
your heart don't pump Kool-Aid, do it, nigga. You know what it is.
Dripping out of your belly. He served you up like a deli-style sandwich. The hoe that he's talking to, he's telling her to sell that pussy like it's going out of style. And Marcus obviously can't see him, so he should have a Coca-Cola
somebody he was really beefing with.
Marcus?
I have a motherfucking sweet in the smile.
Marcus, I advise you to shut the fuck up.
Have a Swisher sweet in the smile. This is, again, I gotta repeat it. This is a person from Port Arthur, Texas. In 1996. In a time where the South was considered to have people who weren't lyrical and couldn't rap. Is that because the only person y'all heard about from the South was Uncle Luke at that time or something? Y'all didn't know about UGK? Because UGK been ripping shit since 1989. You know about Outkast or something? My nigga, you don't get much better than that. I don't give a shit where you from.
You don't get much better than that. That is not something you come across every day.
He went through about 32 bars, if not more, with 6 rhyme schemes that and every fucking line connected to the subject matter. He won't just finding shit that rhymed with each other, throwing it on a piece of paper.
No. He was really talking to you.
All right, man.
Hold on. Well, it's Bun B, bitch, and I'm the king of moving chickens, not them finger licking, sticking. Niggas that be tricking, you need a swift kicking. Your ass is right for the picking, now as my pocket's sticking. I be kicking nickel slicking. You sick when I be clicking. Like, when you read this, you feel like you a real ass nigga when you read it. Like if I was saying this to a nigga, am I not the realest nigga out right now? Not to mention Bun B had more harder shit, and he will be featured on this segment more than once. I guarantee you that.
Most definitely. Now, should we?
But the shit that got me.
Mm-hmm.
I make them glass dick suck.
That's what
they jelly like Smuckers. I hit like
when I first heard that shit. That's what got me. I remember. This is how you know this song is power.
Mm-hmm.
I was like 19, 18. I was driving. I had the system in the Suburban.
Mm-hmm.
I went to this neighborhood around the corner from us where some of our other family stay. We was down there in the cul-de-sac. I pulled the Suburban out, opened up the trunk, threw the fucking UGK Riding Dirty album in there. That's what this album is, Riding Dirty by UGK. Threw it in this disc player. Got to Murder, right? We was playing basketball in the cul-de-sac, right? No, everybody out there had heard Murder on a mixtape. Only Pimp C's part. Because on the mixtape, it didn't go to Bun B part. We were playing basketball. And as Pimp C part was going on, they was rapping along with it because they knew it. But the basketball game continued. Bun B part came on, and some of those people didn't even know who UGK was, because this was before the song that really blew them up to mainstream fame, the International Players Anthem, came out. Of course, they was real famous from Big Pimpin' and sipping on some scissor, but under their own umbrella, they were famous, but they weren't superstar famous until International Players Anthem. So some of them was like, well, who is this other guy on the song? I was like, what the fuck is you talking about? This is UGK. It's Pimp C and Bun B. So Pimp C was first. Who you think it is? So as that verse continued, the basketball fucking game ceased. And niggas was standing around in awe of what was being said. You understand me? When the nigga got to the flying through your pelly and some smelly red jelly is dripping out of your belly, I saw jaws dragging across the concrete of 14 and 15 and 16-year-old kids in the neighborhood that didn't know that shit like that could be said. This is what we do. This is what we do when we ain't in front of microphones. All right, man.
Now some smelly red jelly is dripping out of your belly. Served them up like a deli. Jumped on my cellular telly.
If y'all thought
Bun B, how? I just want to know how you wrote that. How did you write that verse? Because usually when you get a verse, right, you get some fire shit in it, and then it drowns out. Like you I know you heard them verses. It hit you hard. Boom, nigga flowing. Everything's going good, and then it starts to just die out. And then the nigga start talking about Patek watches and Rolexes, right?
Oh yeah, I done heard a bunch of that bullshit.
But Bun B straight up talked about some real nigga shit the whole time, and even though he was rhyming weird sounding words, glass dick shucker shake they jelly like Smuckers. Jelly is one of the funniest words I know. He said jelly, and it didn't even sound like no funny shit. Like when this nigga said jelly, like I would be scared if Bun B came around me talking about this nigga wanted some jelly. Like, I was like, what are you talking about, Bun B? Like, chill, my nigga. We ain't got no jelly, my nigga. This nigga, like, now I done ripped out my Borelli, flying through your pelly, and some smelly red jelly is dripping out of your belly. Served them up like a deli, jumped on my cellular telly. This nigga said he jumped on his cellular telly.
1996, one of those shits that looked like a cinder block.
He done shot a nigga, then called a nigga on the phone and told the nigga he shot a nigga.
Nigga, if the people...
Now, this is another thing I ask you.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear rap like this, and I only get these feelings from few and far between rappers, right? And another one rapper who will be featured on this too is Scarface.
Yeah.
When I heard Scarface, I thought he was a real killer.
I thought Ice Cube was a killer. I thought
Ice Cube was another one.
I thought Busta Rhymes worshiped Satan. Nigga,
and I be wondering, like, when I hear these people and they really can say these words that make me really think that these niggas are real live murderers, killers, pimps, devil worshippers. Like, it's crazy. And then when I hear music nowadays, I'm like,
well, we know that you're a drug addict. That's what
I'm saying. We know you do drugs. Like when I hear these niggas Ghostface, I don't know whether to think this nigga's Ghostface is a damn Shaolin monk master, or if he's a drug dealer, or if he's a pimp, or if he's a professor in college, or if this nigga is like a car salesman. Like,
well, tell me what you think about this. We getting into the next verse now.
Artist, song, group.
This artist is Mobb Deep.
Okay.
Featuring Q-Tip.
Mobb Deep. Now, Mobb Deep was a few teenager niggas. Like, I thought these niggas was out here murdering niggas.
Mobb Deep featuring Q-Tip, Drink Away the Pain. On the infamous album, the song is also produced by Q-Tip.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I heard this song come on, and I heard Prodigy's verse start,
mm-hmm.
I was like, where the fuck is Q-Tip gonna fit in with this? Prodigy verse, this song is called Drink Away the Pain. And I'm gonna be breaking down Q-Tip's verse.
Mm-hmm.
Prodigy verse, I used to be in love with this bitch named Ian J. Don't fuck with her no more now. I fuck with Tangeray. Tangeray introduced me to her first cousin Gold. Last name English, first name O. But Gold couldn't take she made me lazy and split apart. Now I met this new trick, Danny. Now me and Danny, we've been together ever since. Our love combined to form a science. What is this? You see how he is
now? See, when I heard that for the first time, I was like, how did he take... I ain't gonna spoil it because it's your shit.
We ain't gonna do it. I'm like,
let's get into that shit.
I want to do another one now. I want to do the label. I want to do the labels by Jizza now. That's next week. Cause
you want to do two today? Because I got what I can pull out anything. I got an arsenal.
Oh, no, bro. We going to end up going for 2 hours.
Fuck it, bro. We can go for 2 hours.
But Q-Tip, I heard that and I was like, damn, this nigga Prodigy just turned. His fucking analogy of his liquor being his fucking woman. His liquor is his love.
The love of his life.
What the fuck is Q-Tip gonna talk about on this? Well, I didn't have to wait long to find out. Q-Tip didn't even rap about liquor. But let's just get into what he said. You don't get fucking skills like this under every nook and cranny, rock and boulder in between blades of grass or behind bushes. Nigga, that shit is heaven sent. This verse starts off. Now, Tommy Hill was my nigga. And others couldn't figure. Already he is killing niggas. Already with just that opening line, he killing niggas. Tommy Hill was my nigga. Others couldn't figure. You cut out the my nigga was my nigga and others couldn't. And you just got Tommy Hill figure right there.
Yeah.
He split a word in half and put lyrics in between a word, nigga.
He split a word in half.
I can't even get
some lyrics between it.
Tommy Hill was my nigga, and others couldn't figure how me and Hill figure used to move through with vigor. Do you niggas even know what vigor means? If you don't, then get your ass on dictionary.com and look it up. He said he had a plan to make these 7 figures that a Brink was coming through at Fashion Avenue. Now, if you haven't got the direction this verse is going in yet, that Fashion Avenue line should have told you. At Tuesday at 2, now we gotta form a crew of motherfuckers who ain't going out like suckers. Told me call Carl Kanai. Are y'all counting up the clothing brands yet? And all my other brothers, I told my sister Walker, who was the smoothest talker, negotiate the deal with some other money stalkers. Diesel drove the Beamer, the hatchback of course. Nautica, I'll navigate to keep us on course. Do y'all know what nautical means? Do y'all know that nautical is a fucking term about people riding boats and ships? You gotta have a navigator. Do you understand the skills that it takes for him to say that the clothing line of Nautica is the one that's navigating the fucking situation? Polo, Zach, and Bolo's trying to say he's the boss. I said, shut the fuck up. This kid is out for the loot sack. I got a big tray pound. It's just itching to shoot back. Tim is on the roof. Timberland. With the 12 gauge rifle. The scope is on the top, so you know he's living Eiffel.
That's too much. That's too much. That's too much in one day.
Took aim of Oswald and caught a North in the face. All them other kids had their tools aimed at space. Levi had the snub, so you know they getting laced. Donna Karen was crying because mad shells was flying.
Hold on. I still think the tools aimed at space bars went over their head a little bit. I don't think niggas got what he was talking about.
No, you don't think, nigga. He said he took the aim of Oswald. Oswald is the nigga who shot JFK. With a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Tim is on the roof.
Yeah, we got
with the rifle. He took the aim of Oswald.
We gotta do this every week.
Shot a North in the face. All these other kids had their tools aimed at space. Tell them what you was about to tell them.
Them kids got their guns aimed up.
Niggas was scared. They shooting in the air.
They shooting in the air trying to hit something.
Trying to scare somebody. Donna Karen was crying because Mad Shell was flying. Damn, all we wanted was a piece of the pie in. Nike scooped the sacks because he moves like air. Threw them shits up in the trunk and then we up out of here. Got back to the mansion to divvy up the paper. Haley Hansen was the brain of the whole entire caper, so she felt that she should get the whole slice. Everybody in the crew didn't think that was nice. I guess not. And guess was hot. So guess what? Guess took the jigger and jigged her in the gut. Jay-Z, did you get the fucking inspiration to stab that dude from this from this verse?
That nigga said, did you get the inspiration to stab that dude?
Bro. When you get on a song and you don't even fucking follow the subject matter of drinking away the pain, and you break a verse into the middle of a song, you break up the man. Q-Tip was like the fucking intermission. Because it was like, Prodigy was talking about the liquor he was in love with. Havoc is talking about Henny, the liquor he was in love with. Q-Tip was like, it was like we was watching a movie, and it, like in the old days when they used to have like 5-minute intermissions in between each act, or like a fucking play, he was the intermission. My nigga Q-Tip Or was Q-Tip drunk and this shit was just a drunken dream he was having? Lyrics and skills like this put your mind in all type of places to try to figure out what was the motive behind this kind of shit.
Alright, I can't do this without doing this song. We have to do one more.
What's that?
We have to do one more.
We doing?
Give me a second. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna get it, and then I'm
we doing one more shit.
Start saying with the. I'm gonna just start the lyrics.
Yeah, you trying to surprise a nigga?
Bruh.
You trying to? Let me turn the microphone this way. I've been yelling. I'm losing my fucking voice.
I bought my chopper and my hard hat. This shit's fucked up, so show a nigga where the war at. Cause I'm about to clean house. And put this AK up your ass and blow that fucking clean out. Oh my god.
Nigga, you done pulled up the diary?
Cause you niggas in the wrong. You came up short and then we finna get it going on. I ain't your average motherfucker. You step out of line and watch this motherfucker push.
Hold on. This is the song that this nigga chose to end the album with. That's
Cause you done came at me the wrong way. I ain't no Clint Eastwood nigga and you done picked the wrong day. So bring your ass to the battleground. Rat-tat-tat-tat like that is how my ghetto sound. Avoid no niggas cause niggas be human. I squeeze the trigger and niggas be moving. Cause I don't point it in the air and pull the trigger. Why? I want to point it at your ass and watch a nigga die.
My mama broke this CD when I was little, bro. She listened to this shit and she snapped it into pieces. That moment made me proud. I knew I was on the right track when she shattered it.
I give a fuck about your teammates. Cause when it's all said and done, you gonna wish you never seen face. You should have seen that little nigga Brad. I came through here, seen Dave and gun that nigga bad. And your homies better stand still. Don't make me have one on the bus because my brother. Hold on. Don't make me have brother.
Don't make me have one. Bust one of you niggas because the man will.
Don't bring your ass to my picnic because I done had it up the hill with all you niggas talking that bullshit. Now let me go back. I done got carried away. I done forgot to analyze it. I brought my chopper and my hard hat. Apparently this
nigga's ready to go to work.
He's ready to go to work. Shit's fucked up, so show a nigga where the oil at. He is definitely a soldier. He is a killer. He is a mercenary. He is ready to do his job. Cause I'm about to clean house. He's killing everybody. Stick this AK up your ass and blow that fucker clean out. That is a brutal mutilation. That is a mutilation. Cause you done came it. Cause you niggas in the wrong. You came up short and now we finna get it going on. He's about to kick y'all niggas' asses. Various different styles. Cause I ain't your average motherfucker. Clearly he's not by what he's just said. He's doing this. What he said he was do to you is not very normal.
Step out of line.
And watch a motherfucker bust you. So you start talking stupid, he gonna bust your goddamn head wide open. Cause you done came at me the wrong way. I ain't no Clint Eastwood nigga and you done picked the wrong day. Cause you done came at me the wrong way.
Go ahead.
I ain't no Clint Eastwood nigga.
Go
and
ahead.
You done picked the wrong day.
Go ahead, make my day.
Niggas don't even know that.
Man, go ahead, make my day. Dirty Harry.
So bring your ass to my battleground. Rat-tat-tat-tat like that is how my gatto sound.
Rat-tat-tat-tat to your ass hit the motherfucking flow.
Here comes the white sheets. Avoid no niggas cause niggas be human. I squeeze the trigger and niggas be moving. He don't care who you are because you bleed just like he bleed at the end of the day. And when he pulls his trigger, you are moving. Cause I don't point it in the air and pull the trigger. He ain't worried. He ain't throwing no warning shots.
Scared nobody.
He ain't scaring nobody. I'd rather point it at your ass and watch a nigga die. Brief intermission. 1 foot in the grave and 11 inches insane. Psychotic lunatic cause another motherfucker's pain. Hold on. I just had to say it. It was going too perfectly. With that, we'll talk about that one later on in a few weeks. I'm giving up too much of this gold right here. Niggas need to know.
I gotta do my next one now.
I give a fuck about your teammates. Cause when it's all said and done, you gonna wish you never seen face. You should have seen that little nigga Brad. Came through here, seen David and done that nigga bad.
I think he was talking about David Duke.
Cause he whoever David is got fucked.
David Duke is the leader of the Ku Klux Klan.
Mm-hmm.
He was the leader. He did the fucking shit on a David Duke got a shotgun. So why you get upset? Cause I got one, a tisket, a tasket. A nigga got his ass kicked, shot in the face by a cop closed casket. That song is on this same album. I think he was talking about David Duke again.
We might have to review this. You wanted to review some old albums?
Shit, I'd rather review old albums than this bullshit that keep tumbling out these days. Fucking garbage.
And your homies better stand still. Don't make my brother Warren bust one of you bitches, cause the man will. Don't bring your ass to my picnic, cause I done had it up the hill with all you niggas talking that bullshit. That bitch shit, I mean. First of all that is self-explanatory. Warren clearly will bust you. Don't bring your ass around him talking that bitch shit. So you better get your shit right, cause I'm from the state where you rarely see a motherfucker fist fight. They don't fight out where he at. They shoot. It's all about the gun blast, so you can with that bullshit you spitting with your punk ass. I direct that to every rapper out there. Not every, most of y'all, cause y'all niggas can miss me with that bullshit you spitting with your punk ass. It's the diary of a born killer. Don't have to worry about me falling off this bitch, cause I'm a strong nigga. He's a strong nigga. Doubt my regards are the hard. With niggas behind me from East Oakland to the South Park. I got my mind on the man right behind you. You can run, you can hide, but I still find you. Like I said, there's no getaway. And I'm gonna have to get... And I'm gonna have it to where your family gonna have to throw your shit away. It's the return of the real niggas. I'm prejudiced to a certain extent, but still I kill niggas.
Boy, boy, boy. Boy, boy, boy.
I'll bust that ass on the fucking double. So push on with that whole shit, cause bitch, you don't want trouble. And get your ass up off my shoestring. And let your young nigga do things.
My nigga.
It ain't too much you can say.
We already broke down the shit in between while we was talking. And since we both doing one, I got one.
Get that shit.
I'm already in the mode of niggas taking other shit and repurposing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm about to display one of the most masterful fucking lyrical fucking displays for y'all niggas.
Cause see, if we looking at it for what it's worth, I did two niggas coming from a very street ass whoopee perspective. I came from some niggas basically saying you can get fucked up if you want to, and they did this in various ways.
And I'm doing it where people is taking other entities, companies, name brands, and repurposing it into a rap verse. Now, Q-Tip just did it with fashion brands.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got the Jizza, short for the Genius. And if y'all don't know why that nigga's called the Genius, you about to find out why. He got an album called Liquid Swords. The song is called Labels. If I gotta break it down to you, it's record labels. I'm gonna see if niggas can count the record labels in there. I ain't gonna even... Fuck it, let's go. It's crazy though. Both of these verses start out with the word Tommy. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Tommy ain't my motherfucking boy. When you fake moves on a nigga you employ. Jizza was originally signed to Tommy Boy. They didn't do right. We all emerge off the set. Now you know, goddamn, I show Living Large niggas, Living Large Records, how to flip a Def Jam. And rough up the motherfucking house, Rough House Records. Another nigga that's taking fucking words, splitting them in half, and putting lyrics in between a word.
And word to the wise, when you listen to this song, it's so damn hard. You ain't gonna know
nigga, when I
what direction You listening in, you just hear the bass punching you on the side of the face. Nigga, and you hear these lyrics.
Nigga, this fucking sample that's across this song, that sample sound like it feel like it's taking a razor blade and $1.50 in your ass every time it play. Nigga, when I listened to this album for the first time, it took me about an hour to go past this song, bro. An hour.
Honestly, if we keep doing this show is never gonna end.
we got this is the last one.
Because I'm currently looking for
this is the last one. We gotta say something.
I'm looking for more good shit, bro.
Said, I show living large niggas how to flip a Def Jam and rough up the motherfucking house cause I smother you cold chilling motherfuckers. I still... If you niggas haven't seen these shirts, you seen these WB shirts? Them WB shirts? Cold Chillin' is a record label also. I smother you cold chillin' motherfuckers. I still Warner Brother. Nigga, that's where them Warner Brother shirts came from. With the WB logo on it. From these lyrics. I'm Ruthless. Y'all, if you don't know who Ruthless Records is, why the fuck you even listening to us? My clan don't have to act wild. While that shit is Jive Records, and those sleeping bag records profile. The soft comedian rap shit ain't a rough witty. On the real, it wasn't from a tough city. Tough City Records, niggas be game. If you play Grand Theft Auto 3, you know that Game Records is a record label. Thinking they lyrical surgeon, they know they microphones a virgin. Virgin. And if you ain't boned the mic, you couldn't hurt a bee. That's like Venus driving out to Mercury. Mercury Records. The capital records of this rugged slang is Wu-Tang. And this is where you find out what Wu-Tang stand for. Witty, unpredictable talent and natural game. I Death Row and MC with Mike Cables. The epic is that I rush associated labels. That was like 4 record labels in one bar, my nigga.
This is just...
From East West to Atco. I bring it to a next plateau. But I keep it fat though. Next Plateau Records. I break it to... How do you come up with this shit, man? Oh my God.
Moment of silence for these two microphones.
I be hitting batters with the Wild Pitch style, Wild Pitch Records. Hitting batters with the Wild Pitch style. I even show a Uptown Records, the record label where P. Diddy got his start at with Andre Harrell. MCA. I even show a Uptown MCA style. MCA is a record label. I even show a Uptown MCA style who thought he saw me on 4th and Broadway. 4th and Broadway is a label. Did he talk about every record label on earth? 4th and Broadway, that's the shit that fucking Baby Got Back came out on that damn record label, I think. But I was out on the Island Records. Island Records. I think Def Jam owns Island, or either Island owns Def Jam. Bombing MCs all day. My Priority Records, Ice Cube, Ruthless was under them. Is that I'm first priority. I brought a secret out of bitch in the sorority. So look out for A&M. A&M Records. The Abbott and the Master breaking down your pendulum. Pendulum Records. As I finish MCs out with a blow, do you numb the appendix? I'm holding more weight than the Columbia Index in the scope. We are CA, a clan that's coming with a plan. The Free A MC. Free A slave for mental death MC. Don't panic, throw an A&R nigga off the boat in the Atlantic. So who's the next bad boy character? Not from America, but firing weapons released on Geffen. So duck as I struck with the soul of Motown. My central broadcasting systems is low down and dirty like that bastard.
I can't.
Nigga, hold on.
This is too much. This is too much.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Nigga, I just caught one and I never noticed. Hold on. I don't give a fuck if we get copyright claimed right now. Fuck that. I'll re-upload it. I'm going to play a couple seconds of something. I just noticed that he put that record label in there, bro.
Which one?
I just noticed it, nigga. I just noticed it. Oh, my God. I can't believe I didn't never catch that. 5FT, Evil D, and Buckshot. I didn't know he put that shit in there. Nigga, let me go back. So I duck as I struck with the soul of Motown. My central broadcasting systems is low down. Duck down records. Duck down records. He split it in half and put like 3 bars in between it. Duck down. That's the shit. On that note, we gotta end it. Cause we might have just got in trouble. I don't give a shit. Bye.